and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Introducing the new ESPN Fox One bundle. Unlock all of ESPN and all of Fox One with one unbeatable price. Catch the biggest games, college football, NBA, NHL, and more on ESPN. Stream your faves, Big Noon Saturday, the World Series, and NASCAR on Fox One. All for just $39.99 a month. That's 20% off. The ESPN Fox One bundle. Offer valid for eligible subscribers only. Access content from each service separately. Savings compared to purchasing both plans separately. See stream.espn.com for complete terms and conditions.
Hey, it's Reese Davis. Let's be honest, you can't keep an eye on everything. Unless you've got Blink Outdoor 4 cameras. While you're focused on the game, Blink's keeping an eye on your home.
With up to 2-year battery life and with Sync Module XR, you can cover more space without constant maintenance. No wires, no worries. Blink helps keep an eye on what matters most. Get Blink today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Andy and I just talking about how we don't recognize anybody or talking to anybody. Nice to meet you. I'm Travis. Oh, yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
DeAndre, right? It's DeAndre. Hey, Daryl indeed. Daryl indeed. How you feeling, Andy?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
Good to see you again. We haven't done a show in a minute.
I know. I was looking forward to this, actually. It's today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow. Otani. Andy likes the drafts.
I love a snake draft.
Andy likes the draft, so we'll do our draft tomorrow. Shohei Otani is up to bat quickly in an 0-2 hole, which is the oldest baseball cliche in the world, which says when you're in a slump, you get into the batter's box and it's already 0-2, which it is for Shohei.
Well,
no damage in the top of the
He's
first.
slumping now, and he's up against a lefty that has thus far been the formula for shutting down Shohei.
What do you make of him deciding to take batting practice on the field yesterday? Because everybody's like, hey, Shohei took batting practice on the field. He never – first of all, I'm like, I don't know if he's never done that before. That sounded far-fetched to me. Maybe it's true, but – I mean, if he's mixing it up, does it mean something?
It definitely means something because Otani has a reputation like Clayton Kershaw of being very regimented in everything that he does. These guys do not like breaking their routines for a reason. Batting 147 in the postseason would be a reason.
There's a double.
Just got a base hit, but he looked.
That might be a triple the way he runs. That is a triple. He's going to go for third. Yep, and he juggled it. There you go.
And what's funny, though, is
stand-up triple.
Stand-up triple. But if you watch the replay of the swing, he almost fell down. He looked uncomfortable doing it.
And that, my friends, is how slumps end, where you don't hit it hard, where you don't take a good swing, and just all of a sudden.
It was like a quarter swing.
It was a little like if you were playing tennis, it would be like a slice shot into the corner. He just kind of loops it around, and it gets into that corner. And the way he runs, it was an easy double. The question was just whether or not he's going to get the third.
I mean, like everything, this speaks to just the lack of comfort right now. His footwork on that swing was atrocious. Like he looked like he got caught in the middle of something.
All that I can land on, Andy, is he should have been taking batting practice on the field his whole career.
And Mookie just singled in. It's like I was saying before in crosstalk. This is going to be the easiest 3 hours of our lives, man. Marcus and I did this all last year. Through the Dodgers World Series run, we looked forward to these shows because they were fun and easy.
So Mookie just poked one into right center field, double for him. So Shohei comes in easily, 1-0 Dodgers. Look, if they can get up early and quickly, then it may be one of those. I know pro athletes don't quit, but sometimes pro athletes quit.
Here's the thing, too. Like, Aaron Ashby is starting this game not because the Brewers think this is the best idea. Like, ideally, it's the best idea because they're sorting through a bunch of bad ideas.
Yeah. It's the best bad option.
Yeah, it's that scene in Argo. Is this the best bad idea you have? This is the best bad idea we have.
And look, the Dodgers, we've talked about this so often, but it's so true. They had not, I looked at some numbers today. They got off to that really good start, and they finished very strong. Through the middle 110 games of the season, which is basically 2/3 of the season. You know what their record was? It's 110 games long. Okay?
I'm going to go 55 and 55.
56 and 54. Okay. They were the definition of mediocre. And now I think they're 22 and are 12 and 6 in their last 18 or something. They're just absolutely rolling. And here's the scariest part: if you're the Brewers or if you're the Blue Jays or if you're the Mariners, if in fact the Dodgers can close this thing off, they're still not hitting. Like if all of a sudden they start to put together some hits and they pitch even kind of sort of how they've pitched, then you're going to see that team that everybody was terrified of way back at the beginning of the season saying, oh, this isn't fair. There's a chance it could get unfair over the next couple of weeks if it goes the right way.
I mean, they're not fair at 75%. I mean,
No.
like, their 75% is better than the majority of the league. Like, they have so much talent. And you know this. I mean, you played baseball. Baseball is an individual sport masquerading as a team
100%.
sport. So, like, the key to stacking talent, or, like, the reason you do it, it's not just the idea of putting a hammerlock down on different teams. It's covering your bases.
Yep.
Like, if you put enough talent out there, you can offset the individual problems that you're inevitably going to have over the course of a season.
I've been saying this since about, I don't know, 4th of July. They clearly didn't care about the regular season. They will never, ever come out and say it in as many words, but they're like, guys, we don't care. Like, as long as we are as healthy as we can be by the time we get to the end, then we're going to roll like that, and that's what they've done, and this is what you get, where they've lost one playoff game so far.
Look, I've covered baseball. You've covered baseball. Like, the dirty little secret about it that, again, these guys will never admit, the season is long, and a lot of it is really boring.
Yep.
Like, the June, like, it's exciting kind of like April, maybe halfway through May. It's still kind of new.
Trade deadline.
You're figuring out what the season is. Like, June, July, some of August, especially because August starts getting closer to the games that matter, which makes the ones you're playing feel even more stupid. Like, there's 2.5 or so, 3 months
More.
that you're just like, man, get this over with.
Yep. I
Get
think there's
this over with.
about 4. Will Smith just struck out Freddie Freeman coming up to bat right now. Laura, do you have your pair of pants on your arms?
Okay,
Did you ever get that
listen.
sorted out?
What had happened was I get really cold in this studio, and I always have to bring a jacket. And I was like, oh, I don't really know what I want to bring today. I'm like, I'll just wear my jean jacket. Grabbed what I thought was my jean jacket. Grabbed it. Let's go into the car. Got here because I brought candy for the crew. Like, I brought candy for the office. So I wanted to, like, come and make it cute or whatever. I'm getting out of the car, and I was like, looks weird. And I look, and it's a pair of jeans. It was not a jean
Well, you
jacket.
could keep your arms warm at least. You could just put your
Okay.
arms into the leg holes.
I would look ridiculously stupid doing that, so I'm going to opt out for that. But yeah, no. And talking about looking crazy, your video with Greg, the reaction video that we had when the Dodgers are playing, went bananas.
Yeah.
So the Dodgers are playing right now. Make sure you tune in to YouTube and ESPN LA because you might be able to see Travis react in real time. Andy, I don't know if you're that animated. I'll give you props. There is a YouTube component.
I've
to, like,
seen
Locked
this
On
clip.
Lakers.
You were very animated.
Well, I was upset. They started with, look, I can be very rational and very sedate when I think things are being managed appropriately. But when we start getting dumb stuff, like taking out a guy who's just on cruise control for no good reason,
Well, it
yes,
turns
I will
out-
get animated.
It turns out there may have been a reason. There were cramps happening. Like,
Okay,
everybody agreed to the idea that there were cramps. And he's dealt with cramping issues in
Suck
the
it up,
past.
baby boy.
If Shohei Ohtani leaves with cramps, fine. If Yamamoto leaves with cramps, fine. If Blake Snell leaves with cramps, fine. Tyler Glasnow leaves with cramps, I'm going to need a second opinion.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Dr. Clapper.
You
Yeah.
can get Glasnow's reputation, let's just say.
Yes.
You can bring in 10 doctors who all say this man's not cramping. If Tyler Glasnow believes he's cramping, he's cramping.
I guess that's fair.
And Dave Roberts is aware of what happens if Tyler Glasnow, at minimum, thinks he's cramping, much less actually is cramping. Like, I actually understood why that was happening. He has a history of cramps, whether people believe it or not. It's there.
It is there, and Freddie Freeman just walked. Brewers are making a pitching change right now, so Dodgers have a couple on with one out. Will Smith struck out.
And since we are going to be very locked in,
Locked on?
there you go. Oh, that was your intro, but okay. Very locked in into the Dodger game, but I'm also going to be very involved in the YouTube today. And Kyle Cruz from Houston who
Boo.
lives in Houston. He goes, DeAndre, so I'm going to take this one because D's a little busy. Could you tell Travis and Andy I love the show? I live in Houston.
I take it all back. I take the boo
Yes,
back.
you got to take the boo back.
Okay. I thought this was going to be an Astro thing.
No.
Okay.
He just loves you guys.
I take it back.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you indeed. I loved my time in Houston.
You couldn't even
Why are
keep
you
a
laughing?
straight face there.
I did.
No, you didn't.
What do you mean?
No,
Yeah.
you did it.
I enjoyed it tremendously. I got my first on-air job in Houston. I made some great friends in Houston. The people that put me on the air are still friends of mine to this day. The people there were great. I was just very happy to come home to Los Angeles, where I'm from and where I'd like to stay.
We're not
We
for
are
your
better.
roots in Los Angeles.
Okay.
You stayed in Houston for the rest
For the rest of my life. Would have grown new roots. Born in
It's really your family's fault that you're here.
I had a bumper sticker on my desk at work because a lot of people had this, what's the phrase? Texas born, Texas bred, and if I'm lucky, I'll be Texas dead. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then they gave me one that said I wasn't born here, but I got here as fast as I could. They really like Texas.
Yeah, my wife is from Texas. She could not get out of there quick enough.
Well, there should be a third bumper sticker then. I don't know what the rhyme would be, but we can do that as well. Yeah, check us out on YouTube today, and we'll keep you. Jacob Mizorowski is in for the Brewers. He throws 174 miles an hour, so we'll see how this goes.
By the way, Mizorowski, he's an MLB The Show legend.
Yep. Okay, so we just discovered that DeAndre's baseball knowledge actually goes a little deeper than I thought it did because you play the show.
That's right. That's right.
How
MLB
often
The
do
Show.
you play?
I play probably like 1-2 times a week if I do get it in. And I play with my brother. We play on little Diamond Dynasty, and you get the little cards and all that stuff. It's fun, man.
That's how my kids know baseball, is through the MLB The Show. So, oh, good. That shadow's just across home plate, so that'll be fun for the hitters for the next hour or so. The 3 o'clock start, by the way, is really goofy. It's goofy for the people that live here. Most of us, you, me, all every here, are at work,
right.
So you can't really pay attention to it. I'm looking at the TV right now, down both the right and the left field line. There's a ton of empty seats.
This is what happens with this 3 o'clock start, specifically in L.A. One of two things happen. Either people can't make it because, like we pointed out, they have jobs.
Yep.
And L.A. gets this reputation. The reputation is maintained of, bunch of fair weather fans. They don't care. It's the playoffs, and Dodger fans aren't there. Or people show up, and it reinforces the idea that nobody works in L.A.
Yeah, I mean, Mizorowski is ball one there, 1 and 2. Look, you know my feeling. Nothing should go past 9 o'clock, but also nothing should start before 5 o'clock.
In a perfectly civilized society, all sports would be played in the afternoon. We would just have to figure out work schedules around it so you could have fans.
Okay.
But don't get me wrong. If I'm not going to any of this, and you and I happen to have jobs that always have TVs around us,
yeah,
I don't mind this stuff because it doesn't really get in the way of my life. But for most people, it does.
I would like it to begin the second I'm free.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would like. So for the foreseeable future, let's have this be available. These games start shortly after 6.
Run everything by you.
Yeah, just say, Trav, this is what we're thinking. We're thinking about now. Put that 3 o'clock back to about 6:15, so I can comfortably get down to my car, listen to it on the
maybe they had
the
planned
app.
this before the shows moved. Like maybe they
look,
thought you would have been free in the morning.
I didn't have a problem with this before
Right.
the shows moved.
was gonna
This
say
would have been ideal. I'd be sitting at Dodger Stadium right now.
This is why they needed to run it past you. Like they
Indeed.
didn't realize that 710 was changing the format, and that all of a sudden this was going to be inconvenient for you.
Tommy Edman just struck out, so still 2 on, 2 out with Tasker Hernandez coming up to bat next. It is a Cosm Ticket Thursday here. Level up your game day experience and enter for a chance to win a pair of tickets to watch the NLCS Game 4 at Cosm. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 7 to win a pair of general admission tickets to watch Dodgers Brewer at Cosm Los Angeles tomorrow night. Limited tickets available through Cosm.com or the Cosm mobile app. Listen all day for your chance to win, only with 710. And Greg's going to come in here in a minute. We'll do first pitch. He was at Cosm for one of the games last week, and that dome at Cosm, the whole thing is just unbelievably exciting. So make sure you listen. Be caller number 7 when we give you the cue, and you got a chance to win. We'll do a little first pitch coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. Andy's in for DeMarco on 710 ESPN. And speaking of choices, we know you got a lot of choices when it comes to your legal team, but this is why you need to talk to Normand Legal and my friend Joseph S. Normand. He's been my friend and a partner of mine for over 10 years. He's been with ESPN LA for over 15 years, and this is the sort of relationship that he develops. This is the sort of trust that he builds with just about everybody that he runs into, right? He's going to make sure that you get what you're entitled to after that accident. He's going to make sure that the insurance company isn't taking advantage of you, and he's going to treat you like family. And I know this because I've had a case with Joseph. My son, Bobby, has had a case with Joseph, and it was incredibly reassuring to know that we had somebody that knew every step of the process, that was making sure that we were never being taken advantage of. 213-747-1234. That's the number for Joe. 213-747-1234 and NormondLegal.com, where every single person is treated like family, and every case is a championship effort.
This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are getting ready to head to London for Week 7 of the NFL season to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, who also will come in with a 4-2 record of their own. Still waiting to find out whether or not Puka Nacua will be available for the Rams, and if not, how much additional pressure does that put on Davante Adams? So far this season, Matthew Stafford has thrown for 1,684 yards, but just 396 of those to Davante Adams. Now, 3 touchdowns to Adams along the way, but could a week without Puka Nacua accelerate that relationship and that timing between Stafford and Davante Adams? And, of course, the Rams have options on the ground. Kyron Williams, 418 yards and a pair of touchdowns as well. And, of course, Kyron Williams, a threat through the air with a receiving touchdown as well. With Thursday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report, driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
Orgavadazona? Is that a word? In the new 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be, because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together, so you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Real flavors with our signature sauces from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app today or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Oh, I've been slamming pumpkin spice lattes from Pink Coffee. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Catch the big baseball series on our big screens everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2.
Nothing but a good time. Brett Michaels' only SoCal show, November 21st. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a new Land Rover Defender. Earn entries with your rewards card